Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, May the 19th. It's very warm here in Hampstead. It's 70 degrees, 6 o'clock in the morning. Pretty good. It's going to be 90 something today. And we have one delivery and then we have a supply run. So we're going. So let's see. I don't think we need the lights on, but we do need seatbelts. Seatbelts are important. I've got some cookies to take to the guys at Weaver's. Yeah, that's right. I remembered. So let's go here. Oh, I hope they're not watching the stream. Ruin the surprise. Let's try this. Here we go. Oh.
Connected to YouTube live stream B_UXVB_HJI.
Yes, you are. Let's try to put
Connected to
speaker
YouTube
on.
live stream B_UXVB_HJIs.
Okay, let's make sure that's hooked up. I think it is. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's pursue some happiness. First delivery to What a Day, and then we're up to Weaver's. So here we go. Getting off right on time. When I pulled in this morning to the bakery, they were picking up the 300 donuts for the school event.
Listener 207 says shotgun.
Hey, Suzanne, how are you? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. So today we have a run up to Pennsylvania. After I
Listener
drop off at
207
Weaver's.
says good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I got to go pick up some. We had a school order. They ordered 300 donuts that they just picked up this morning. So that's on top of everything else. So I have to go up to Weaver's, get some supplies, some extra supplies. So actually, it's been pretty busy, even besides that. So the fact that the overall business has been busier than expected. Plus,
Listener 207 says, so maybe we'll see the big white horse again.
we could see the big white horse again. I hope he's out in the yard. I really kind of want to see him standing there by the road. I'll have to see. But yeah, we'll have a big white horse. Maybe there'll be I would like to go up to Weaver's and at least see one tractor trailer up there once. Like I've said, I talked about going up there and seeing tractor trailers, and we haven't seen one since. They can actually be a pretty busy place. Maybe I'm there early. Maybe I'm there too early for the trucks to be rolling in. I don't know. Or late. Maybe some of the trucks pick up in the morning before I get there. I don't know. All the cows are up. So I have to cut the grass today. I know. I'm saying it again. But I worked longer than I thought yesterday. I worked at the bakery until about 1. Didn't get home until 2. And then I don't know. It was very warm. I should get home earlier today because even with the trip to Weaver's, we'll probably be back. I think we usually get back to the bakery like by 9:30. 9:30, 10 o'clock, somewhere in there. So I'll be home earlier today. It's going to be warm today too. I think we're going into the 90s. But then tomorrow, I think in the afternoon we're getting rain, and then it's going to be. It looked like in the forecast that it's going to be a little rainy for a few days after that. So I do want to get the grass cut today.
Listener 207 says supposed to be 93.
Jeez, yeah, that's pretty warm up there. I mean, that's like a summer temperature. You know? But I think by the end of the week we're going to be back into the 60s. So let's see how that goes. See how that forecast works out to be true. We have some low hanging fog. It's pretty cool looking. We are higher than the fog. Over there. See that? Look. See how the fog's like over that field? Pretty cool looking. Microphone. I think I put my microphone right where the seatbelt goes across. I have to move that. I haven't seen any animals this morning, except for the cows. I haven't seen any wild animals this morning. I've been almost seeing some deer every day. But we are an hour later today.
At Mountain-Q7L says, good morning, sorry I'm so late.
You're not late. Hey, good morning, Mountain Man. No, you're not late. On Tuesday, we don't start till 6. So we just left the bakery like maybe minutes ago. I think I was 5 minutes early. So you're not late at all. Welcome. How warm's it been in North Carolina? I mean, we're in the. It sounds like it's 90 degrees up and down the East Coast. 70 here right now. Well, 60. Actually, just went down to 65. Man, by 6 o'clock, the sun is totally up now. It's daytime.
Mountainman-Q7L says it was 96 yesterday and supposed to rain 96 again today.
Yeah, we're like 94, I think. Sounds like Boston's even going to be in the 90s up to Boston. Up in that area. I don't think we're supposed to get rain today. I think we're supposed to get rain here tomorrow. And then it's going to go down. I think we're going to drop back to the 60s. And it looked like the forecast I was looking at looked like for 3 or 4 days, it's going to be like 60 degrees or in the 60s, but it's not going to fluctuate much between night and day. So like it just sort of skates right along in the low 60s. But we're having showers and stuff like that. I don't think it's going to be particularly nice weather. You know, that's the one thing I haven't seen. I've been watching, you know, the skater, the guy that's roller skate. I mean, I always want to say roller skating.
At Mountainman-Q7L says rain here for Thursday through Saturday. 60s would be nice rain or shine.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. But the guy that I'm watching skateboard across the country, he hasn't had any. He's had pretty good weather. It's hot because he's in Texas, but he's had like three maybe pretty rough days where he was getting like 70, 80 miles a day. The last few days he's got 50 because the pavement is kind of like a very rough, I forget what he calls it, rock seal or something like that. But it's very hard on the skateboard. He doesn't get much momentum because it's not smooth. He did have one stretch yesterday of like 10 miles. He was very happy about because it was pretty smooth, but otherwise it's been a challenge. Of course, that doesn't help. Like what I do is I'm home watching that, thinking to myself, well, I really should be going outside to cut the grass. But I'm in here watching a guy skateboard across the U.S. I should be motivated by the skateboarding. Wow, there's a lot of geese over there. I think our gas prices dropped about 10 cents last night. But I don't think I have to get gas today. So today we've got the trip to Weaver's. But I'm above 3/4 of a tank, so I don't think I'm going to need to get gas today. Maybe tomorrow.
Hellcat says instead of motivated, you're captivated. At Angela.-05B says, hi Craig and everyone.
True. That's very true.
At Mountainman-Q7L, when I was growing up, JFK was pushing fitness, so we walked 50 miles in a day.
Wow. That's a lot. I mean, so that's your typical person's walking maybe 4 or 5 miles an hour. How long did it take you to do that? I remember marathon. I mean, not marathons. Remember, like where they would have, what do you call them? Where you'd walk. People would sponsor you to walk. It wasn't a. I can't think of the name. It wasn't a telethon, obviously. A walkathon? Is that what they called them? I remember walkathons. But 50 miles in one day is a lot. Like, that's more than 10 hours of walking, isn't it? But yes, good morning, Calcat and Angela. I do walk a lot. Like, sometimes I'll walk for 8 hours a day, but I'm walking very slow. On a treadmill while I'm on the computer or something. But that is true. I was captivated, not motivated. That's a good way to put it.
Containment-Q7L says walkathon. Yes, it took us 12 hours and they picked us before we finished but didn't tell anyone lol. Donna says morning all.
Good morning, Donna. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, I don't remember how far the walkathons were. They weren't 50 miles. But that would be like hours. You'd be out there walking for like hours. I did that a few times. I don't think they do. Do they do that anymore? I haven't heard of it. Is that where they got the whole idea, the whole name March of Dimes? March of Dimes? Is that what it's called? It's been so long since I've heard of a walkathon. I think we should start one up.
Anna says in Boston they call it walk 4. At Mountainman-Q7L says down here it's for special needs. Ed Susaner 207 says now it's mostly like for autism or cancer, that kind of thing.
Does anybody remember that? I don't think it was a charity. Maybe it was. But where everybody was going to go out and we were going to hold hands all the way across America. Remember that? There was supposed to be like a line of people across the country, and we were gonna. I don't think it really happened, did it? Am I making that up in my head?
Hellcat says hands across America.
Yeah, there you go. Was it ever accomplished? There had to be gaps. I feel like that would be one of those things where, like, when the last person finally connected.
Hellcat says it never connected fully.
Yeah. I think if it did, it would have some kind of, weird scientific effect where we would all be transported to another planet or something. The minute ass person pants. I mean, you can't say we didn't dream big back then. We had big goals. So today, for anyone who's joined recently, we've got the free. Normally Tuesday mornings is just one delivery to What a Day. So that's what we have in the van right now. But then they dropped it at What a Day. Make the trip up to Beavers of Hillsville. Because we've been selling a lot of donuts. So we need to get some extra supplies. This morning when I got to the bakery, the person that was picking up the donuts for I think there's some kind of teachers event today, and they ordered 300 donuts. So they were picking up their 300 donuts when I pulled up this morning. Probably could have delivered them. I don't know why they didn't ask if they could deliver them.
Anna says lots of graduations too.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, it's probably end of year type of stuff. Yeah, you're right. I still remember that last day of school feeling. I loved the last day of school. I mean, I didn't dislike school, but it wasn't like, I wasn't super excited about it. I liked when it was summer.
Hellcats, they say we least have a van, or did they show up in a case or something?
They showed up. The guy had like a truck, big truck. Yeah. 300 donuts. You can only see, the problem is boxes. The boxes that we put donuts in are really only good up to maybe 4 high. By the time you get to the fourth box, if it's just donuts, you're okay. If there's anything in there, like, you couldn't put a heavy load of donut, like Boston cream or any kind of cream-filled donuts, because they're a lot heavier. If that was the fourth box that you were putting on top, the bottom box would start to cave in. So you're really only good for maybe 3. 3 is the safe level. But yeah, it looked like he was filling up the back of a pickup. It was like a pickup truck. That would, if you pulled up in a small car, it would not work. Got a green light. Can't take this turn too fast. There we go. Oh, and I'm taking some cookies up to Weaver's today. Decided since I go there so much, I'm almost like an employee. So I'm gonna like take some of my coworkers.
Anna says going to be very hot here today.
Yeah, it sounds like we're all. How hot are you in the 90s as well? It almost sounds like the whole East Coast is 90s. Low 90s, I think. But sunny. I think you're sunny. I think they saw me. I don't know. Let me call them.
Anna says will be 96.
96. Makes me wonder how high are we supposed to get? Now we're only getting it. Oh, 4 o'clock. We get to 5. You're gonna be a little hotter than us. All right, let me go check my phone. What a day. Did I press that button? I thought I did. Here we go. Yeah, that's what I said, like 60s. Here we go. Okay, I'm just gonna hang up. That's so weird. When did that become okay? Like people don't pick up the phone. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
How are you?
Good. Let's move you on here. Trays. Coming in. Coming in. Oh, what is up there? All right, I'll get that. The sun's not really so bright today, so let's try. Let's go back to our door. Let's stick you guys at the door. Like that. Oh, yeah, this is going to be good. It's the door there. Oh, yeah. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah, that's it. Somebody ordering drive-through. Trying to listen. Oh, they are. They're talking about pastries. Maybe I should just roll the tray over there. He's over there looking. I gotta move, man. I gotta move because he's on his way to the drive-through window. Either that or she's gonna she'll send that guy out. Oh, here we got a little cake. Look at this. Special delivery. Special delivery. Okay. Gotta go, gotta go.
Drive-through window open.
Drive-through window is open. What's he getting?
Coconut.
Coconut.
We have cherry if we just wait a second, because technically it's gonna come and it's gonna have all the things in the car.
That's right.
I don't know.
What the
But
mini?
coconut is-
So he's getting a coconut mini Danish.
Uh-huh.
I think he only got one today too, man. He's lucky.
He's lucky.
All right. Have a good day. He's the coconut mini Danish eater right there. Now, if this next car wants a coconut mini Danish, too bad. Sausage. Okay, so here we are. Now we're gonna head up to Weaver's. This is what I'm taking, by the way. See the cookies? Yeah, dog. Little red, white, and blue going on there. Mhm. They're like a sugar cookie. I think there's also a version in there with chocolate chips, but I picked up the sugar cookie ones. I think that's good. Oops. Maybe I should close the door. Always best. You know, if you're driving along the highway with the door open, people are gonna think that's weird. I wonder if, yeah, let's go. Okay. Off to it. Am I tilted correctly? Gotta be like a little bit more that way. I know, I'm getting weird about that. All right. Let's get the GPS going. I pretty much know the route, but you know, just in case there's traffic or something. Weavers of Wellsville, Weavers of Wellsville. From my location, let's start. 1 hour and 18 minutes before we arrive at our destination. Wow, they've had a steady stream of customers. I think they just opened too. I think they opened at 6:30.
Head toward Clay Mill Road South, then turn right onto Clay Mill Road South.
At Donna says, is Weaver's a restaurant?
No, Weaver's is the place where they sell like supplies to bakeries. I think they have all kinds of different. I think they even have meat.
Right onto Clay Mill Road South. Turn right onto Clay Mill Road South.
But it's like
Then at the next light, you'll turn right.
Okay. It's like you know what? I turned this too far. This is not right. It didn't feel right, but now it's really wrong. So they I guess it's a distributor, maybe is what you would call it. Okay, that's like them. Weavers of Wellsville. It's a very weird location. It's like up in the. I mean, it's the route to get there. I just think it's so strange that these trucks have to go in and out of there. It's a small little town, kind of in the middle. I don't want to say nowhere, but pretty much nowhere.
Right, turn right onto Liberty Road.
Okay, we're going to turn right. That's what she says. You know, there are a lot of these Broncos out here in the world. I've noticed that recently. There's a lot of them. Very popular. Very popular. All right, here we go. Off to Weaver's. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened.
Half a mile, slight right onto the Maryland 97 North ramp to Westminster.
Oh, I know.
Turn right onto the Maryland 97 North ramp. Continue on Maryland 97 North for 10 miles.
10 miles. Do it every day. We do it every day. No, I should have adjusted my mic. I don't like where my mic is right now. I'm afraid to move it because I frequently have difficulty. Usually that magnet drops, goes down my shirt, then I gotta try to find it. Not good. But we got a Slowbie. So I can't believe we are now less than 1 week from Memorial Day. It's hard to believe. Just as a reference, we're going about 45 miles an hour. Speed limit is 55. So, needless to say, people are beginning to sneak up behind us.
Precious cargo.
Yeah. We had, damn, we have no cookies right now. Well, I got the cookies. And today I successfully took the little price tag off without tearing the bag. I was quite proud of myself. So there's just too much traffic coming the other way. You can't really pass people on this road. I mean, you can. They're going really, really slow. But this is right on the edge. It's right on the edge. Too slow. We're going to go under a cloud. We're going under a cloud. Which I guess we're always going under a cloud, but we're going close. Oh, this is so sad. We're almost down to 40 now.
Reed Jones 5862 says morning Craig.
Hey, good morning, Reed. How you been? See, there's never enough space to pass somebody. Right now, maybe. I don't know. Those lights came over there. Reed, we made our delivery to What a Day, and now we're on our way to Weavers of Wellsville. Pick up some donut supplies. And we may get there today if we get past this car. Now we're going 40 miles an hour. I mean, you would think it was like some big truck that couldn't make it up the hill. But that's not the case. I hate to pass people. But I might have to do it. See, there's never going to be a chance. This car behind me, I can see the lady looking, like she's looking out the left-hand side of her window, like trying to figure out whether she's going to pass or not. But she doesn't have enough time. That's a second chill. I can. Oh man, she started up. And there's a white truck behind her. He might come up the right-hand side. He's like, oh, see the truck? I don't know if he's or not. Anything in that mirror? It looks really bad, but it's not bad. Oh, yeah. We've got a line of traffic almost back to Washington, D.C. right now. This guy is crazy. What is wrong with him? Who goes 40 miles an hour on this road? Oh, my goodness. And there's no opportunity. Like right now, you can't. Look, this truck is like halfway in the... I don't think you can see that very well, but yeah. There's a truck back there that wants to pass on the right. He's really contemplating. I'm not going to be shocked if he doesn't. We're doing this. Chip plan checker. Baby. I recommend that day. Watching. If we hit this red light, that's really going to be embarrassing.
Anna says success.
Yeah, we did it. I was sitting back there. Damn, you know, I need to buy donuts from that. Nobody can do it. See, look at this line of traffic. You probably can't see it, but it's a line of constant headlights. I hope we don't hit a red light. I really don't. They're still close enough. They're all back there, man. It looks like a cluster. We got to make these lights. Oh, no, it's red. Oh, I would be so sad if they catch up to us. No, they're not going to. Here we go. Go.
I'm dangerous says I'm late. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, HII chat.
How are you? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're never going to see these people again. They haven't even gone through that light yet. They still haven't gone through that light. Still.
Dangerous says Happy Tuesday. Are we?
We are headed. Yes, that's true. They're way back there now. Like I can hardly. But every chance they have to pass. Oh, that white truck must have done it. I can see that white truck is ahead of it. I wonder if that white truck passed on the right. Remember I was telling you there was a guy back there that wanted to go? Yeah, Sawyer, we had a slow car. We're on our way to Weavers of Wellsville. So we dropped off at What a Day. And now we are going to pick up some donut supplies at Weavers. Oh man, my ketchup. I don't know, man. I can see the car back there. There's the white truck. Oh man, come on, come on, come on. So we had this car that was going like 40 miles an hour. Speed limit's 55. Every now and then he'd go up to like 45.
Pass this light. Then, at the next one, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Maryland 140
I am
West,
dangerous,
Maryland
says
97
Weavers.
North.
My brain hears Evers Fevers and I put Weevil on here.
What?
Light, turn left onto Maryland 140 West, Maryland 97 North.
Anna says they're trying to get better gas mileage.
There's the white truck. This is the guy. Passed. There he is. This is the white truck I was talking about. He's the one that was stressing out, like 2 cars behind me. And you know what? That car that we passed is now like 2 cars behind us. Look. See that red car? That's the one that we risked our lives to pass. Here we are. Oh, look, he just nodded at me. The truck driver just nodded at me. So, the moral of the story is, I don't know. Still think passing was the right thing to do. What do y'all think? Oh, while I'm at this light, I should move my mic. Hang on, guys. If you hear anything funny, it's just me moving the mic. There we go. Yeah, I feel good about it. Even though the car caught up, it could have been different. We could have hit this green light. And then
Anna says tortoise and hare.
Yeah, yes, it is. It is. It is. Oh well. You know, I do want to say that the person, no, I'm not going to say it. Goodness gracious, how long is this light?
miles, take the Maryland 97 North exit toward Union Mills, Gettysburg.
Every time she says that, I think we need a road trip to Gettysburg. I think Gettysburg is a pretty big 4th of July destination for people sometimes. Yeah, the gas prices along here are going down a little bit. They were like in one station was $4.23.
Half a mile, take the Maryland 97 North exit toward Union Mills, Gettysburg.
Gettysburg. Does anybody know the Gettysburg Address by heart?
Maryland 97 North exit. Then you'll take the Maryland 97 North ramp to Union Mills, Gettysburg.
He says hi, just a cat.
Maryland 97 North ramp.
I am dangerous, says HII. Good morning, Angela.
Continue on Maryland 97 North for 6 miles.
Angela, has anything changed or developed with your sons signing up military? That's the friendly.
I am dangerous, says your son joining Angela.
Yeah. Friendly refrigerator company right in front of us there. The friendly refrigerator company.
Dangerous, says which branch?
I think he was talking about the Army, if I remember properly.
Dangerous, says oh. Has he picked out his MOS?
MOS, what is that? Some MOS. I think we're supposed to make a right turn soon, aren't we? Oh no, where's my...
Dangerous says what he wants to do. Unlike officer boots on the ground, kinda like department.
Oh, gotcha. We're supposed to make that turn back there. Maybe not.
I am dangerous says does the bakery make it your skeevers? I want.
Wait a minute. What did you... I didn't catch what you... I know that you were asking if we make something. But I missed the word. Oh, here's the Maryland Mallet. Look at this traffic coming the other way, man. They're like... So we do deliver... They serve our cakes as desserts. We never go there in the morning because they're not open for breakfast.
Angela.-05B says he listens to me for now and is not doing right now.
Oh, he's not. Okay. Well, I guess that's good. I mean, he's got a good job, right? So keep plugging away on that.
Dangerous says oh that good Angela.
Half a mile, turn right onto Old Hanover Road.
Oh, here we go. I'm glad she woke up because I thought we missed a turn. I guess.
Right onto Old Hanover Road.
Yeah, this is it. It takes us right into the sun.
Dangerous says it's a nice drive.
Yeah, the roads are nice up here. I mean, they're nice scenery.
Angela got dash co 5B says myself and some more people got him to hold off for him to really think because why he was doing it was not going to change things.
Well, was he going to do it with some friends, or was he just doing it by himself? You know what I mean? Like, did he have friends that were also going to do it? If so, did they change their mind also, or was he just by himself? I would presume, as we're driving through this, that we're going to have just cellular. The trees are kind of over the road, so I don't know. You get a little sleep if the cell coverage isn't good.
Angela got co 5B says where are we going?
We are going to Weavers of Wellsville. So we dropped off the delivery at Waterway maybe 20 minutes ago, maybe. I buffered through some Prince woods. Where are you, by the way? We just got over.
Angela got dash co 5B says by
At the next stop,
friend
turn
and
right.
by himself again.
Stop
Dangerous
sign.
says
Turn right
Fred
onto
probably
Westminster
still
Road.
Talking. Hee hee.
Oh, are you guys, did we drop? Oh, man. Are you guys back yet?
Push Plus says hey G morning just a cat.
I think I came back. Did I come back? I don't think I had to restart it. You guys there? Can you hear me?
Dangerous says yeah we're back.
Oh, good. Yeah, I don't think it was like a full break, but I could tell it was buffering for a little bit. And I was probably talking. I don't know what I was saying though. I think I meant we're in Pennsylvania.
Dangerous. Y'all are back. I am dangerous. Y'all are back.
I think Rosie's repeating things, but I didn't touch her, so it's probably fluke. See how deep this is, like very wooded area. So unless we have a really good cell connection, we're going to be, the signal is going to be weak, I think. I feel like we're driving through the
I'm dangerous, says Rosie, talking in her sleep.
She was. Kind of go through that forest and then boom, we're in the wide open.
Angela.co5b says, is this the same as where we get supplies also?
Yeah, this is that place. Weavers of Wellsville. This is that.
Angela.co5b says, we are back.
We are. Keep saying that. I don't know. I think we were in and out there for a while. We should be okay now. Unless it gets.
Dangerous says, yeah, Angela, and maybe we'll get to see the biggie white horse.
Yeah, we will. We're gonna pass. We're gonna pass this house. Now it stops. I think I'm supposed to go left here, but it never tells me to do that. It drives me. Isn't that weird? She consistently doesn't tell me. I think I make a right down here, but she doesn't. Maybe not. No? Okay. I think we can close Hanover now. Pretty close Hanover. That possum didn't make it to Hanover. He was so close. Probably left his house this morning. He's like, all right, honey, I'm gonna get some milk at the Hive. She was like, all right, be careful, across the road. He's like, oh, I will. Boom. There he is. He didn't make it.
Dangerous says, no, not the possum. Take it back.
Unfortunately, it's a true story. I know it's hard to hear. It's a circle of life.
It says Gerd.
We're like, right, this must be a golf course community. I think we're like,
Bushbluff says I missed something. What about a possum?
there was a possum in the road. It was very sad. And I was just explaining that he didn't quite make it. I think he was trying to get to Hanover.
Half a mile, turn right onto West Middle Street.
West Middle Street. Is that this? No, it's not West Middle Street.
I am dangerous says possum didn't make it home. Out getting milk from Craig Wild story. Hee hee.
Poor little guy.
Bushbluff says oh gotcha. Thanks for replying guys.
Yeah, we're in Hanover. We're in Hanover now.
Right onto West Middle Street.
Hanover, Pennsylvania. The home.
Next stop sign, turn right.
Home of
At the stop sign, turn right onto Frederick
At
Street.
Angela.co5b says be nice Craig.
She's talking a lot.
Bushbluff says when does the school year end over there?
Most school ends at the beginning of June. I mean, graduations and all start at the end of May, but like the regular school year usually ends at the beginning of June sometime. It's been later. I mean, I remember it was always like the first week of June. Is it still that? Anybody with school age kids? I think it's still around the first or second week of June.
Bushbluff says oh I see. Does school start in September then?
Yes, but some schools have started. They've starting. Sounds weird saying that, but they have started to start schools at the end of August. Some places have been doing that more recently. Well, not real recent, but so like I grew up, it always started the first week of September, but some places are now starting the last week of August. And I think they extended the period. Like they stayed a little longer in June, or they started in August because they were trying to build in for like snowstorms and things like that. Because back when I was going to school, you had a certain number of snow
Bushbluff
days.
says oh okay thanks for sharing. I am dangerous says I heard some schools were year round.
Really? In the U.S.? I don't think I would like that as a student.
Angela.co5b says some schools out this week here in Fort Worth, Texas. Princess says good morning Chad and Craig. I am dangerous, says Ya California.
Hey, good morning, New York gal. So you're saying that there are school systems, like a county or a city, where the public schools go all year? That's a lot. Here we go. The famous Wiener Lunch. Oh man, right in front of us. We're gonna get to stop and stare at
Dangerous, says HII. Good morning, Princess NY gal.
the big wiener place. Do you see it, or is it too much sun? There you go. There you go. That's the place right there. Oh, look at that lady with all the dogs. You see her? She almost got hit. She's walking like, how many dogs? One, two, three, four. Four dogs. Dang. It's a lot of dogs. They're all peeing right now. I got a tray that's rattling.
Dangerous says that must be a quickie lunch lol. At Donna says and she has a cane. At
I
Switchblock
know.
says G morning Nigel.
I noticed that. I noticed that. That was pretty funny.
Switchblock says fat Angela.
Whenever I'm driving through Hanover, I feel like, have you ever seen that YouTuber that drives?
Slot 777 says good morning. Looks like a historic town. At Donna says I
Good
think
morning.
the dogs are walking her.
I think so too. There's a YouTuber that like drives through towns in Pennsylvania, and I think you're supposed to guess like what town he's in. You ever seen him? He just does shorts. But that's what I feel like when I'm riding through Hanover.
Angela
for some reason.
Co 5B says time to drive the 30 minutes to go get him from work.
What, did he work all night? Wow. All right, drive safe, Angela.
Angela Co 5B says those kids get breaks often though. I am dangerous, says safe drive Angela.
Yes, this is an old town up here in Hanover, Pennsylvania.
Pushpluck says Angela safe travels. At Angela Co 5B says maybe she's a dog walker.
Could be. They all look similar, though. Did you notice they were? I wonder if, like she likes that type of dog. Because they look like they were the same breed.
Co 5B says he'll be listening.
Okay, Angela. That's cool. Thank you. A lot of times with dog walkers, if they have multiple dogs, they're all different kinds of dogs. I mean, it could have been. She could have been a dog walker. But I did notice that it seemed like all of those dogs
says y'all can keep me company.
were the same breed or similar breed. They looked like they were in the same kind of family of dogs.
Flux says yes. No problem, Angela.
The other day when I was working at the bakery, I got tired of listening to. I was listening to music for a little while, then I was listening to a podcast, and finally, I just wanted to I just needed some noise. So it was during the day.
Angela.co 5B says 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Wow, that's a long shift. Oh, but you said they get a lot of breaks. But it was in the morning and the guy had started skateboarding. So I turned on the skateboarding live stream, and all like the skateboarding wheels going across the road, and then you'd hear like him take the 3 or 4 steps, and then it would roll 3 or 4 steps, and then it would roll. And so it's basically at working and listening to someone skateboard. Every now and then he would say something, but most of the time it was just skateboarding. Kind of funny. All right, we're naming.
Angela.co 5B says at least it's get light out now and still light out when I get home from taking him to work. At Swishclub says cool Craig.
That's true. That's true.
At Angela.co 5B says thanks everyone. At Swishclub says it sure is beautiful out there.
Yeah, we're having some pretty nice weather. The last 3 or 4 days have been really, really nice. Sunny, been getting progressively warmer. But we are headed for kind of a cooler, wetter period the next few days. I think after Wednesday.
Swishclub says NP Angela.
Next town we go through, I think it's Abbottstown. The last time we drove through it, I tried to remember the name. It's Abbottsville or Abbottstown. We're going to find out in a moment. But it's a very small town. And we drive through the center of it. It's that circle. It's that traffic circle that we go around. Abbottstown. There you go. Ice. Not really relevant, but good to know. Got some horses up here left. Stand in the sun. That's not the big white horse. Beaver Creek Village. Here we go. Slow down. Slow down. Going too fast. Abbottstown. Population 14.
Dangerous says, did Caruso make it already?
In
Haven't been
600
able to
feet at the
YouTube.
traffic circle,
Running
continue
errands for
straight
my
onto
boss
North
and
Queen
everybody
Street.
talks a lot.
No, Caruso has not made it yet. His goal is to make it by the end of the month, but I don't think he started talking yesterday like he's going to have a tough time making that goal because
Pushpluck says population 14.
no, I was kidding. It's probably more.
I am dangerous says
It's-
14.
It's more
People
than
live here.
no, it's more than 14. I made that up. But it is a very small town. Like you're seeing the whole town right now. This is it. But no, Chad
Slight right onto Pennsylvania 194 North, North Queen Street.
Chad Caruso has not made it yet. He's about halfway. I think last night
Pushpluck says maybe 1400.
he maybe true. I think last night he's about 49 or 50% of the way across. He's had days where he's only made 50 miles because the road conditions. Up, I think we're coming up on the White Horse. I see that white barn up there on the right with the silo. So the little field.
And dangerous says Huck. Seems like it's taking him longer this time.
This is where the White Horse is. Look there, I see the White
And
Horse.
dangerous says where?
So normally the White Horse would be, I'm going to go. This is a little detour. There he is. He's over there. Hold on.
Continue on Protectory Road for 3/4 of a mile.
Protectory Road. See, there he is. Hold on. There he is. There's our buddy. The big white horse. I mean, look at him compared to that little
And
shed
dangerous
house.
says, oh, I see him.
He's huge. He's huge. Okay. All right, there we go.
That says the white horsey, no way I didn't miss ITTTT. I am dangerous says he horsey.
All right, I got you.
That says he is beautiful, he looks 18 hands high.
18 hands now. Let's see. This is now we got somebody that knows horses. All right, guys. I got to turn this
Plus
pony
says, ah,
around.
cute. Thanks for sharing. Princess says draft.
Yeah, though I put a picture of him in the computer. I know I used AI. It's not a, but I used AI, so I put a picture of him in the computer and said, "What type of horse is this?" And that's what they came back with. Exactly. They said it was probably a draft horse. And
Next stop sign. Turn
I
right.
am dangerous says the beer kind horse.
oh look, now there's more coming out. Now they're all like, "Look, they're looking at us, everybody."
Stop sign. Turn right onto Pennsylvania 194 North.
Look, they're all coming out of the shed now. They're like putting on a little show for us. Oh, I think that one's going to poop. Oh, yeah. You see it? It must be, they must have just had breakfast.
I'm dangerous says wow.
So they're all out now. And that one just took care of business over there. There's the big white horse.
Lot 777 says they're horsing around.
There, exactly.
I am dangerous says made horse patty.
He did make a horse patty right there. I think he's done, but he's not sure yet. This one's starting to eat. This one will have to poop later.
Seth says they are cute lol.
They are very cute. All right, let's get going. Here we go. Here we go. All right, guys.
Seth says a horse is a horse, of course, of course. Lot 777 says unless that horse is Ed.
That's our famous white horse. Can't pass the famous white horse without taking a look.
Dangerous says that was so cool, Craig. Thanks.
He's become a legend now. He's our little.
Seth says I bet his name is Rudy.
Rudy? Could be.
Princess says his.
Rudy. That's what we'll call him. Rudy.
Dangerous says Rudy fits.
I like it. School bus ahead. Just I think the next town we're going to go through is Berlin. That's where I usually stop. I think I will stop, get some coffee. See facilities.
Dangerous says like Rudolph Valentino.
Yep. He's Rudolph. Ponitino. I had a dog named Rudy. It was a girl though. But I had a dog named Rudy.
Dangerous says lol Rudy Ponatino. Craig.
Here we go. Here's my coffee stop. Coffee stop. Ah, remember? I was going to say they've been doing work on this road. We were here the last time they were doing work on this road.
Dangerous says can't believe you said that. I'm laughing.
Now she's going to tell us we got to make a turn. We got to do something.
Right onto Zinn Alley. Then at the next stop sign, you'll turn right.
Yes, I know we will. Let's see if I can give you guys a better view this time. We'll go here instead of the. This is more interesting.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Locust Street. Then at the next stop sign, you'll turn left.
Can you see? Inside the store? I don't know if you can. What the hell? This lady's like parked right next to me. Like, where I can hardly get my door open. Doesn't focus go like that. All right.
YouTube livestream B_UXBB_HJIs is no longer live. Lost connection to YouTube livestream B_UXBB_HJIs. Press reconnect to manually reconnect to the stream.
Did I lose you guys? What happened? Hold on. I think Rosie got disconnected. Hang on, guys. Stream looks like it's still good.
Connected from YouTube. Connected to YouTube livestream B_UXBB_HJIs. Connected to YouTube livestream B_UXBB_HJIs.
Okay.
I am dangerous says looks
Looks
fine to me.
Okay, good. We're back. We're back. I don't know what happened to that. I didn't even touch it. All right. Let's do this. I don't like this. This is like not really. It's zoomed in too much. There we go. All right. I'm going in there. I'll be right back. I think I could turn this off, right? Everything's still going to be connected. I have a lot to do. Let me check. Hold on. Before I go over there, let's go here. I think I'm on. Do you guys hear me? I got so much stuff going on around me. It's crazy. Okay.
User 207 says, now I hear you.
Okay. Good, good, good. All right, here we go. Let's see if we got a break between all this traffic.
I'm Dangerous says, yeah, you're back.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. We were in some sort of technology vortex back there.
Left onto Abbottstown Street.
All right, here we go, here we go. I mean, I muted it when I went into the restroom, but I thought I unmuted it when I came out. Maybe I didn't. Did you hear me when I was checking out? Why am I not getting any coffee in this thing?
I'm Dangerous says no.
Huh.
Ed Susaner 207 says no.
Bummer. Oh well. I mean, it wasn't a very interesting conversation, but I thought I had turned it on. All right.
Dangerous says, yeah. I heard you in the rest.
You did not. No, you didn't. So here's my challenge for the moment is that there are actually two lids that are like stuck together. So when I went to drink this coffee,
Dangerous says did too.
when I so I'm trying to peel one lid off the top of the other lid because it's not letting me drink my coffee. Here we go, here we go. I think it's coming off. It's coming off. The lid's coming off. I don't spill coffee. This is crazy. There we go. There we go. Got it. Now I can open the lid. It's one of those lids where you like peel off the little thing and it bends back and attaches to the top of the cup. One of those plastic ones. And there was a lid under it. So I thought I opened it and I was going to drink the coffee, but nothing came out because the lid that was right underneath of it wasn't open. So there shouldn't be a lid right underneath of it.
Dangerous says you don't stick the red thin straw in there.
No.
Take your next right onto Bermudian Church Road.
No, because I stirred it before I put the lid on. So like I made the coffee, I stirred it, and then I put the lid on. But it dispensed. They have like this weird lid dispenser there. Like you pull this, it's like a little lever. Pull the lever back, and then one lid. It's supposed to be one lid comes out. Am I making? I think this is. I think I'm supposed to make this right-hand turn.
Right onto Bermudian
There
Church
we
Road.
go. Bermudian. So anyway, so this, and now I can see why it gave me two instead of one, because they were together quite strongly. Like those two lids really wanted to be one. Now I've broken them up.
Dangerous says pull tab and then you push to secure it.
Yeah, that's exactly. Very high coffee. Very high coffee. All right.
Dangerous says I put 1 or 2 stirrers to sit.
It would be a good idea to put stir it through the whole thing. So we're getting close. You can see, like, that's the thing. This little town where that Weavers is in, Wellsville, is like basically in all of the hills that we're coming up on. I wouldn't call them mountains. I think I would just call them hills. But they're pretty big hills. And they're alive. Just like in The Sound of Music. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Somebody we were recently talking to Somebody I was recently talking to is related to Julie Andrews. I think it was her nephew.
Dangerous says that the only words I know in that song Mom.
The hills are alive. Music. I should know more than that, but it's not coming to me right now. I imagine we're probably pixelated at the moment.
Next stop sign, take a sharp left.
Yeah, we're getting close. Close to Weaver.
Stop sign, take a sharp left onto Daysford.
I am dangerous says looks good.
We haven't gone by that big farm yet. The one with the giant silos. I think I was in the live chat in John's stream. I think somebody was telling me that they were Julie Andrews' nephew.
Past Red Run Valley Road and turn right onto Crowtown Road.
I am dangerous says no way. Who?
I don't remember who it was. It was.
Right onto Crowtown Road.
It wasn't somebody that we talked to frequently. They were. I'm almost positive it was in John's. It was in John's live stream, like maybe 2 or 3 days ago. Because I said when the person said, "Yeah, I'm Julie Andrews' nephew," the guy was back there sitting on his porch. I said, "Oh, you mean like The Sound of Music, Julie Andrews?" And he said, "Yes." And then he named another movie or two that she's in. So it was definitely the one. I don't know. Is she still alive? Is Julie Andrews still alive? I don't know if she is. she would be up there in age if she is.
Dangerous says, wow. No, I don't think so.
You don't think she's alive? I don't know.
Fishflux says, yeah, broskies, she's 90.
Ah, so she is still alive. 90 years old.
Dangerous says, yes. She is. She's 90.
I can't imagine being 90 years old. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't even know if I want to.
Fishflux says her V-Day is October 1st.
Uh-huh. Soon to be 91. Well, 6 months.
Anna says, my mom lives to 99.
Wow.
Dangerous says she would.
Was she doing okay? Like, was she still getting around fairly well? Because I wouldn't mind being in my 90s as long as I could still walk around. I'd like to be able to drive. Of course, by the time I get to 90, it's probably going to be self-driving cars anyway.
Says yes, and it was great.
Wow. Well, that's good. See, as long as you're like that, if you're still getting around pretty good, then that's good.
Stop sign. Turn right. Sign. Turn right onto Wellsville Road.
Wellsville Road. Wellsville Road. On our way to Wellsville. Doing a little roadside grass cutting.
Anna says, funny thing, GHE did not exercise but was active.
Oh, as long as you keep moving. I do want to be in pretty decent shape, you know. But yeah, as long as you don't.
Echelon 777 says, what about vision and hearing? What ya say, Sonny?
Oh yeah, you'd want to have that too.
Oxyman says, Craig almost done.
Hey, Montgomery. No, we had an extra trip today. We're picking up some supplies at Weavers of Wellsville, and we're almost there. They're about an hour away, so we dropped off our delivery this morning.
Anna says, so had glasses and hearing aids but did no DLOW her down. At Moxieman
Well,
says,
that's
oh,
good.
with IADE the end.
No, we still got a while. We had we'll probably be at
Dangerous says,
Weavers.
OMG.
within like 10
Moxieman,
minutes.
how are you?
And then once we pick that up, then it takes about an hour to get back to the bakery. You know, there are scientists doing all kinds of work on like regenerating your cells so that like your sight, your hearing, I mean, even other things. I think they started with sight, but they're really making a lot of progress.
Anna says and she was always about 20 pounds overweight.
Oh, really? Well, 20 pounds isn't a lot. It does surprise me that she wasn't like a lot of the people that make it to that age are very, very thin. But 20 pounds isn't that much, really.
Moxieman says just a cat. I am asking up way later last week. I am back to normal this week. At Donna says never changed much. Moxieman says waking up.
So, Moxieman, are your neck at all is feeling much better? Is that what you're saying? If so, that's good.
Dangerous says Yahi Moxieman. Happy.
What are you doing about transportation? Did you get? I know you had a rental car.
600 feet, continue onto York Street.
Are you
Continue onto York Street, then turn left onto Carlisle Road, Main Street.
buying a new automobile, or did they fix your old one?
Stop sign, turn left onto Carlisle Road, Main Street.
We are in Wellsville now, ladies and gentlemen.
Moxieman says Mazda CX-5 2017.
Oh, cool. Welcome to Wellsville. Keep Pennsylvania beautiful.
Passing North Street and turn right onto Chestnut Street.
Mall.
That's only 10 acres. We're good.
Turn right onto Chestnut Street. Then you'll take your first left onto North Street.
Here we go. No, we're basically there. Here we go. There it is. Weavers
says
of
nice.
Wellsville.
Turn left onto North Street. Then your destination will be on the right.
We know. I think they just start at 8 o'clock.
Moxieman says they literally gave me free an ED9DNTFHGH.
Your destination is on the right.
All right, that's where we're going. Oh, look. We got a forklift right in our. I'm gonna back this up, Dan. It's taking me back to my 18-wheeler days. I'm just kidding. I've never driven any.
Dangerous says that is cool.
I don't know. I don't really want to block this forklift in. Let me see if this guy has room to get out. If he needs to get out. let's back up. All right, let's back up.
Dangerous says, hoping it wouldn't take too long. Glad it was fast.
All right. All right, so here's what I'm doing. I'm not going to move. Well, maybe I could move the camera. Why not? We still good? Do we still have a good connection? I think we do. Let's give you some air. See, I want to leave enough room in case somebody comes out. Where's that door gonna go? I'm trying to think of the best place to put you. All right, I'm going to pop you over here for right now. But when I come out, I probably need to. Somebody in there. All right, I'm going to put you here, but I have a feeling if they come out, like I can't open the door. Don't let me open the door to the van until I move you. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I'm going to go falling, and that's not going to be good. All right. I got cookies. I'm taking them cookies. Oh, I should have put you on the side over there. Good morning. Hey, look, I bring gifts.
Let me go grab that for you.
All right. There's a.
Yeah, he just needs to grab this.
Yep.
And then he'll be out.
Okay.
Thanks.
Very cool. Can you get out there? Yeah. I think it's like 6 boxes.
Yeah.
Trapped in here now. See you guys. Can you see the door? There's a little tiny hole in this door where I can see the van. You know what? I'm going to go out there and move the van. So you're closer. I don't want to be. I might as well do this now. There we go. That's not gonna work. It's tricky. Does that work? It's very difficult spot.
Says hope.
Can you guys see me? Here we go. We'll just do that. Why not? Are you still good? I'm gonna back up.
Dangerous says Yahi Craig.
Here we go, guys. Hold on. All right, there we go.
Dangerous says wow cool. Says here's the meeting.
No, you already stopped. All right, now we just wait. Don't let me close this door while you're still on there. That would be bad.
Dangerous says Wind is out here for the rest of the trip.
Yeah, right. Waiting is the hardest part. I think he's in there. I can hear something nearby. Oh, look, there's a guy over there. I see a guy sitting in the smoking area. There I am. Seems hard at work here. One more.
That one.
This one.
Thank you.
There you go. Thank you.
Have a nice one.
All right, man. Yeah, you too. Have a good one. All right. Good to go. Job accomplished. All right. That's it. It was exciting. How many did we get? I thought we were getting 6, but it seemed like 8. Right? Okay.
Paula says good morning everyone. I am dangerous says no tub of cherries this time. At Paula says why is Craig eating paper?
It's a new bakery. We're trying out.
I am dangerous says HII. Paula 6448. Craig loves paper.
All right, here we go. So it was 8 boxes, not 6. All right. I think we're good. We got the, we got that, we got that. Here we go. Holla, how's it
Paula
going?
says good morning, just a cat.
We are at Weaver's. Oh, we just picked up our supplies and we are headed back. Headed back. I think I'm actually like good, right? I don't. We've got. Oh, no. I know what I want to do. Let me just set up our girl. Tell me where to go. What was that? I was there like a. Some jazzy music. My God, I didn't even notice that there was a camera on the side of the door. Did you notice that? All right, let's see. Oh. All right, I need to go back. One hour and 1 minute.
Paula says, oh wow, you're already there. I had weird sleep this morning. At Faithfulot777 says, do you also work in the bakery?
I help in the bakery, like I do dishes and stuff like that, but I don't really bake. I should learn how to bake maybe, but I every now and then they let me do something. Like the other day, I think it's called piping, where you like take the icing that's in the bag and you're like putting little designs, like where you push the icing out of a little tip that has different designs. But yeah, they tend to keep me away from the actual bakery goods. All right, here we go. We're all set. Back to Hampstead. There's never anybody here when I come here on Tuesdays, but
At Paula says, is everything in the bakery baked?
it is all baked. That's correct. Is it? I think.
Turn left onto Carlisle Road, Main Street.
Look, we don't have the little school kids over there like normal. I think everything is baked. I mean, around Easter they did make chocolates.
Faithfulot777 says, I worked in the couldn't let me decorate. I sucked at it. They have specific people design cakes and cookies.
Yeah, well, that's true. Decorating cakes and
Next
stuff
stop sign. Turn right.
is like art. I mean, you have to really be very good at
At the stop
that.
sign, turn right onto York Street.
That's a major skill. It's fascinating though. No, I took some video of myself in the back washing dishes the other day.
Paula says, how come they don't have a fryery where everything is fried?
That's a good question. Or a grillery.
Your next slight right to stay on Wellsville Road.
That is a good question.
Faithfulot777 says, it was pretty cool. They could take any image and put it on the case. Anything you could imagine.
Yeah, well, that's what they do too. I think they have some kind of special printer that basically prints on.
Slight right to stay on Wellsville Road.
It's like colored sugar, but it's almost like a piece of paper, and they can line up a cake or a cookie.
Anna says accept a QR code.
No, I think they could probably do a QR code. The only reason that would be difficult is because that paper, if we'll call it paper for lack of a better word, the paper that they use for that's really made out of sugar, it's very sensitive to like light.
Anna says that works.
So, like if you have cookies that have, like I know that if they have an order for cookies,
777 says lol eating a QR code.
if they have a cookie with somebody's logo printed on it, which happens a lot, people they order cookies and they want their company logo on it, but they have a very limited short shelf life and you can't put them in the sun. Like you've got to be careful about it because the ink or whatever it is, I know it's not ink, but whatever it is that creates that image fades if you have it in direct sunlight, or over time it'll eventually fade a little bit. So it would be tough to make the QR code like on the delivery van cookie because it would fade before I would be able to give them out, I think. That's why I think the idea of making stickers and putting that on the plastic bag that it's in I like that idea. I think that's important. Because I think we should do that. I mean, really, it would be beneficial for local people to know that we're driving around with the camera on all the time. Even if they just want to know what the road conditions look like.
Next stop sign, turn left.
Holla.
Stop sign, turn left onto Crowtown Road.
We saw the big white horse again. We stopped. He wasn't in the pasture where I saw him originally.
Faithfulot 777 says they had a giant walk-in oven, size of a vault could fit 10 people in it. Warning signs all over the door. Scary.
Oh. Yeah, no, our oven is not that big. That would be scary. Yeah, I don't think I would like big oven. No. I mean, we have a couple of very large ovens. Actually, I showed them.
Paula says I think the sticker is better also because the sticker can be seen by others after the cookie is consumed.
Oh, that's a good idea too. You're right. Like even if they just put the sticker, even if they put the wrapper down, walk away, somebody's still going to have that QR code. I think an oven that you could walk into is very scary. I don't blame you for nervous around that. Would you ever have into an oven? When would we ever do that? Like sometimes I don't even like that blast of heat that comes out when you open the door. I can't imagine walking into an oven. It's actually today, Tuesday. I think it was Sunday. So 2 days ago, the very end of the live stream,
Paula says I like walk-in showers, not so sure about walk-in ovens.
At the end of Sunday's live stream, I went into the bakery, and I think I showed the ovens. I mean, we didn't open them, but you could see the ovens in there. Yeah, I wouldn't like a walk-in. I've never even heard of that. That's huge. Why would you need an oven that big? Look, I think there's this guy's sitting on his porch up here on the left-hand side. No. Is he still there? No, he's not there anymore. He was sitting on his porch.
Next stop sign, turn left.
At Paula says, are the ovens in your bakery gas or electric?
At the stop sign, turn left onto Davidsburg Road.
Gas. I wonder, I think electric would be probably be more expensive to run, I think.
Past Red Run Church Road and take a sharp right onto Bermudian Church Road.
Sharp right. Not a regular right, a sharp right.
At Paula says, I was wondering because
take a sharp right onto Bermudian Church Road.
Yeah, that is true. There are some areas that don't have gas connected.
Paula says I used to work near a Wonder Bread bakery. Way back.
Did it smell good when they were making the bread?
Nicola 777 says the Giant Eagle Bakery was very busy. They also baked bread. That oven was full most of the time.
Wow. Well, see, we don't do a lot of bread. We do have muffins, but
Anna says yes. Anna says, how did I get to be number one?
I think it depends on how many, whatever they're called, XP points or something. I think you gain points by the number of messages you send. I think. What, do you have like one of those little crown things or something? I think that's how it works. I'm not 100% sure.
Anna says yes, and it's not fair to others.
It's not fair. It just means you're currently the most chatty. Or you've been on, well, either that and also could be on for a longer period of time. So you've talked more because you're on longer. I think it incorporates all of that.
Faithfulon 777 says, yay, it's not fair, Donna, you little weasel, you're cheating law.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
It's designed to create tension between the viewers. I heard somebody
Stop sign, turn left onto Pennsylvania 194 South.
talking about, I forget what they called it exactly, but it was like people would pay money to be able to talk one-on-one, like more directly with whoever's broadcasting. So like you'd have your own sort of, I don't know if it's necessarily a private
Anna
discussion.
says, sadly not the first time I have been called that.
I kind of like the word weasel. I mean, I realize it's never really considered a compliment, but I do like the word weasel. There's something about it that I like. I mean, I'm not sure I really like weasels, but the word is good.
Faithfulon 777 says, you're gonna weasel your way out of this one.
Yeah, why is that? Why is that? Are weasels like always trying to get out of stuff? Like I don't understand where that came from. Do they squeeze out of things? And where are the weasels? Why do we never see weasels? So many questions.
Anna says, another question for AI.
Yeah. What's the story behind weasels? Adams County. Onawego.
There's construction ahead.
I think the construction is on a side street. Maybe this is
Faithfulon 777 says, weasel or cut an agile. At Donna says so, have a great day all. Peace out.
all right,
At
Donna.
Faithfulon 777 says, Q.
Donna, have a good day. Yeah, I think weasels are cute. Look, they weren't doing this construction a half an hour ago. Were they? They weren't. They just started this. This is not Abbottstown. I think this is Berlin. I put the trays in the rack back there to make room for the boxes. And they're sitting in a way that they are rattling while we stop. They're talking to us. There's
Paula says vibrating trays.
Yeah, this wasn't all set up when we rode through here and I got my coffee. They set that up pretty quick. So we're going to pass, in just a moment, we're going to pass the home of Rudy, the big white horse. We've named it Rudy. We've named him Rudy. Yeah, this is East Berlin. It's the name of that town. The name of your town is East Berlin. Is there an east side and a west side of town? And if so, are you like, I'm in West East Berlin? I'm in East Berlin.
Paula says it's amazing how quickly traffic accumulates.
Yeah, going through a little town like that, I know. I should check. Should check the battery power on my phone, just in case. Probably should.
Paula says is Rudy the only horse? Like is it a one-horse town?
No, Rudy actually has some friends. We went back off of the road so that we could see. Like, if Rudy isn't in that there's a little pasture area that is by the road, which is where he was the one time when we went by. But if they aren't in that little area, you'd never see them. I mean, they're not that far off the road, but it's not close enough that it would stick out as something to look at. But I think we saw there were 3 or 4 other horses back there with Rudy. Here he goes. I see us. There's the Rudy's. That's the barn right there on the left with that silo. That's Rudy's house. Or Rudy's barn. I got a bunch of traffic behind me. Maybe I should, well, yeah, I'm not going to turn back there. But he would be to the left right here, and he's not there. because they're back further. But we went back there on the way up. And he's got a couple friends back there. We saw one pooped in front of us. He's just showing off. He was kind enough to do that before I zoomed in on them.
Paula says I remember last time you turned off and saw him.
Yeah, and that's where we did that on the way up. Got another
600
picture up.
feet at the traffic circle. Take the third exit onto South Queen Street.
No, it's not the third exit. This is where I have to say she is wrong. She's completely wrong. It's not the third, it's the second.
Equalot 777 says with a name like Rudy I would expect bad manners from that horse.
Really? Oh. Is Rudy a rough name?
Equalot 777 says Rudy is a show-off.
I think he could be a show-off. Right here, I'm going to pull in here and hook up my... We're going to the Beaver Creek Village. Beaver Creek Village. This is where you can...
At the next stop sign, turn right.
No outlet. If anybody wants to store anything in Beaver Creek, this is the place to do it.
Right onto Pennsylvania 194 South.
All right. I'm just going to plug the phone in so that I don't have to worry about the battery. So when in doubt, plug it up. Oh, here we go. This will work. That's what I need right there. There. Through there. There we go. Okay. Now we're plugged in.
Paula says I need to charge my phone also I am at 18%.
Yeah, ooh. I don't know what percent we're at. I'd have to pause you guys to see the actual details, but I'm sure we're probably less than 50. Although the battery, this phone that I have, that I've been doing the live streaming with, it's a OnePlus. I think it's called a OnePlus 15. Not like plus 15, but OnePlus, and then the number 15. I'd never heard of it before, but when I stuck it into another phone, I saw this one, and what really appealed to me, I mean, I think the cameras might be a little better on the Samsungs, and because I have a Samsung as well. I think the cameras might be a little bit better, but this thing has the battery, like on a Samsung, it's 5,000, whatever the number is, the power, the life of the battery or the size of the battery. It's 5,000 something, and this phone is 7,000. So it's almost 1.5 times stronger or bigger battery. So it is very good for that purpose. And the camera's okay. Yeah. The camera's still alright. One thing, Samsung should do something about their a little bit. I've never had to use my backup battery. Like when you go out and do a parade, Hala, if you're out at a parade, you're out there for like a couple hours. Do you worry about your battery, or just is it pretty good for that long?
Paula says, do you have issues with your camera phone overheating? Is it mounted on the windshield?
It is mounted on the windshield, and I haven't had any issues. Recently, I took a trip to Lancaster one time, and it was in the middle. The weather was very warm, and the sun was kind of like beating on the windshield. And I did get a warning that it was getting too warm. But other than that, I haven't had any trouble.
Paula says, I had it plugged into the portable battery.
Oh yeah. See, I have the portable battery. I haven't used it though. But I do carry one of them with me. Just to usually pretty good about keeping stuff charged up. But the other day, I think it was after I had done a walk around Fort McHenry, and then I went to a mall and walked around in the mall with my gimbal, and I hadn't recharged it. Like I didn't even think about it. And so I found myself, I was at a family event where I was going to take a video of, they were singing. It was like a choir and band. And I pulled the gimbal out, and it started up. And then like a couple minutes into it, it just went down. It was like turned itself off, and it had no battery power left. Like that was a bummer.
Paula says, my phone was overheating Sunday and another guy's gimbal was overheating, the gimbal on his G Pocket.
Oh wow, I didn't know a gimbal would overheat. think I got like. See if that'll put cool air up there. That is a good idea to keep it cool. Plant to our left is the Utz building. Utz potato chips. This is sort of the back of the building now. It's not much to look at except this sign. That's about all I got for you right now. It's not very welcoming.
Ella says yes, it was really hot, and he wasn't even recording that long.
Oh, that's kind of good to know. I didn't know that one could be. I didn't know that was a possibility. Oh, really? Oh, look at that cool little thing. It's an interesting little vehicle. Yeah, I didn't realize that the gimbal would. So, like, did it just shut down? Is that what happened? Gimbals are they're very. I mean, even though I feel like I kind of understand it, it's still a weird thing. It's like as close to a robotic type of thing that I've had. It's almost like a little robot.
Ella says it's funny because for some reason I got a video about the Utz factory store or outlet.
You got a video, like you got one suggested to you to watch. That's kind of scary.
Ella says yes, and it's in Pennsylvania, not sure what town.
It's here. I'm sure it's here. They're all of their buildings that I know of are in this town. This is Hanover. Hanover, PA. I'd be surprised if it wasn't in this town. That looked very dangerous. Did you see that guy on the ladder back there? Someone keeps telling you guys hear anything weird happening to the. It's bad. Alright, hold on a second.
Paula says that good side trip. I'm wondering what makes certain chips end up in the factory outlet.
What is selling me? Charging. Okay. So why does my thing keep telling me that? All right, it's at 60%, so I'm not worried about it charging. Hang on a second. It's like flashing this thing saying charge phone, phone charging, phone charging. Well, so why do you keep telling me? You know what I mean?
Paula says yes, like static noise comes and goes.
Yeah, we're going to turn that off. We're not playing that game. No siree. All right, here we go. I mean, if we're at 60%, we got plenty of battery.
Live stream B_UXBV_HJIs is no longer live.
Oh my!
Lost connection to YouTube live stream B_UXBV_HJIs.
What?
Press reconnect to manually reconnect to the stream.
All right, that's what I'm gonna do. This happened once before. At least, you know what? It is a good thing that I turned on, and I did that recently. I recently turned on the option to have my Stream Buddy. That's the text-to-speech application. I recently changed it so that it would read system messages out loud.
Connected from YouTube. Connected to YouTube live stream B_UXBV_HJIs. Connected to YouTube live stream B_UXBV_HJIs.
All right. I don't know why that disconnected. But at least I know when it does now.
Next light, turn left.
The only thing I wonder is it's phone. So I have the text to speech and GPS coming from the same phone. So maybe there's some kind of conflict there. I don't know. I don't know why that would happen. But it's easy enough to reconnect it.
Right, turn left onto Carlisle Street.
I think this is a pixely spot. Something I remember from our previous trips. I must be using the cellular signal while I'm downtown. Not that we have incredibly tall buildings, but I guess they're taller than a house. As a point of reference, this is where when we came in through the town the other way, there's our famous wiener place over there. So when we passed through Hanover the last time we were on that route, going from right to left there.
Paula says, do you ever feel there is too much to remember with all these programs, settings and apps?
No, not yet. But yeah, it is definitely something I've thought about because I have to say that there has been a time when I've had trouble with either the text to speech or something's not working right. And I think to myself, when I started doing this last October, I literally just all I did was I had the windshield mount and I put my phone on and that was it. I didn't have a microphone. I didn't have Starlink.
Paula says I do law.
I didn't have any of that stuff. So it was very simple back then. It's like, all right, now I'm gonna get Starlink. So that helped a lot with the video, with the quality of the video. And then we'd have spots where that would drop. And then we got what's it called? Speedify. That was really the last thing that was kind of difficult to get used to, was Speedify. And I think we were like expecting Speedify to make it like perfect, so you'd never see any pixels, but that was kind of an unrealistic goal, because if you're somewhere where you can't pick up the satellite and you're totally dependent on the cell, well, then you can only get as good, your coverage can only be as good as the strongest signal you have. And if that's the cell connection, well, then it could be pixels. It's nice when Starlink is working. It's great. I would never go back from using Starlink.
Paula says yeah, that's what we need to do. Look back and see how much we learned.
Yeah, it's a lot. I think, though, I've thought about making a video about, like, how do you start? You know what I mean? Because it would be helpful. The first thing I would recommend anybody that was going to start doing live streaming is don't spend a lot of money. Don't buy into all this stuff. Put the camera on the windshield, just go and see if you like it. You don't have to spend any money. I mean, what, $15 maybe for the mount if you don't have a mount for the windshield. But it really would cost you nothing. You just sit there and, start your live stream and see if you like it, because you might not even like it. So, do that for a while. Then probably the second thing I would do would be the microphone, because I think audio is more important than people realize. Like, people can put up with occasional freaky pictures, but if you start breaking up your sound, or you can't hear it, or it's just, people don't like that at all. So then I buy a mic. Then I would, if you think Starlink is going to work for you, if you're in an area where you have very bad cell coverage and you don't have a lot of wooded areas, then Starlink is the thing to help. And then Speedify. But then at the end of the day, you got to sit down and go, all right, my Speedify is X amount per month. My Starlink is X amount per month. You gotta kind of gauge it. But if you're going to do it, it's worth it. If you're not, then that's why I'm saying you should start out by and give it a good month, 2 months maybe, to see if you really are going to do it. And the other thing I did when I started, another thing that was important to me doing it in this van is that it wouldn't slow me down. So like from the time that I loaded up the van to make my deliveries in the morning, I didn't want to be like sitting in the van for 10 minutes getting everything set up. And I wasn't going to have everything set up in the van because it's not my van. So that was the other thing. I just pop the phone on the windshield, I'm good to go. Now I have to put the microphone on and I have to put the Starlink on the roof. But other than that, it still doesn't take me very long to get started. I mean, have you ever seen, and it's a great setup. It would never work for me because,
Paula says yes. Good advice.
have you ever seen Tom's setup, the 7-figure dasher? 7-figure investor dasher? I don't know. I always just think of him as Tom. But if you've ever seen his setup, he's got like a laptop computer, 2 cameras, one facing towards him, one face going out. He's got a great setup. I mean, and that's perfect. If you're just driving in your own car, you can definitely set all that up. But he's got like a little studio in his car, which is great. But I would never have
Paula
enough
says
time.
just briefly.
Yeah, I'd never have enough time to do all that. And the other thing is, I really don't want all that stuff in front of me because to me, especially with driving, you've got the key is.
Aunt Samantha Goodness says good morning, smiley face.
Hey, Kendra, good morning. It's my Tuesday run up to Weavers. Weavers of Wellsville. Look at that flag. I love that flag. For me, the other thing was I didn't want stuff in front of me, right? Like I'm not stopping
Paula
that
says
much.
good morning, Kendra.
I don't stop that much, so I can't really read that kind of stuff. So that was another issue for me. Was how do I interact with the chat if I can't read it? And I think if I had a laptop in my car and all that
Aunt
kind
Samantha
of
Goodness
stuff,
says it is beautiful.
it's nice. Yeah, weather's nice. I think we've got another day and a half of sunny and 90. And then I think Wednesday afternoon we're supposed to get some rain, and then I think it's going to be cooler for the rest of the week and weekend.
Paula says I still haven't found a phone mount I am comfortable with. They all seem to block my view in one way or another.
Yeah, I like mine up at the top. Like right now, you're in the upper left-hand corner of the window, and in the van, that's pretty high up. Like it's well out of my way. In my car, I've got it section of the window, but toward the middle. Like it's right to the left of my rear view mirror at about the same height. So it's just like I have a big rear view mirror kind of. I found that to be pretty good. But yeah, I don't like it in my way either. I don't like it where it's blocking part of the view. It's like, it's funny that you say that because you know those cars that you sometimes see, you've had on your shorts, you've had those cars at the car show where like they've got this huge part of the engine is coming up out of the hood. It like pops up. That would drive me crazy in a car to drive along and have that huge thing popped up in the center of my hood. I don't know if I would like that. I mean, I realize, you know, you're making a statement and it's probably more powerful, but it seems like in some cases that thing is so high, it's got to be blocking a good portion of the person's view.
Paula says that would work if I had another device that I could read from.
Yeah, but I don't think you want to read. Like, you mean when you come to a stop, you would be reading it? Well, you know what? I know what most of the guys that are door dashing and reading chat, I think most of them have a second phone. So they've got a streaming, what they would call their phone.
Paula says yes, those cars aren't meant to be driven around too much.
Oh, yeah. I would think not. But yeah, you'll hear people refer to it as their chat phone. So they're holding a different phone and they're connected to the YouTube chat. And they just read it like somebody that's watching the stream. Even this text to speech.
Paula says yes, exactly a second phone.
That's the way to make that go. It's better anyway because even if you are going to read the chat off of the YouTube app, it disappears, right? So if you don't catch it right when somebody's typed something, it eventually fades off. Maybe you can change that. I don't know if you can make that so it doesn't time out.
Paula says some walking streamers also have a chat phone.
Yeah.
At Consummate, having a second phone for the chat is super helpful.
It makes it a lot easier. Plus, you can type in there yourself if you need to. Like John always does that. If he's in picking up something, and he can keep everybody up to date on what's going on by just typing in the chat. It would be great if there was some way to ease up on the copywriting issues with music. If you just walk into a public spot and there's music, like that's because if it's an issue, then I think it would be easier for people to just mic themselves up. I mean, like, they could just wear the mic and walk around with it. But I'm sure when they go into restaurants and stuff, there's music in the background. Or even like if a car pulls up next to you with the radio blaring, you're going to be able to hear the music. It doesn't seem practical. That's it.
Paula says I know. I never cared too much until recently.
Like, are you getting strikes on those videos where they're playing music. Oh yeah, you told me that you did, and then when you at that one place you got copyright strikes, and then you added another piece to the end, and when you reloaded it, it didn't give you a strike. See, that's kind of weird. I don't understand that.
Equalot777 says in my videos I have to make sure not to play a song for more than 10 seconds, or when I upload there may be restrictions for other countries to view it. And sometimes you can get away with 15 seconds.
Oh, is that right? I know. I get that too. I get the restrictions. It's always
It
Russia.
says, but also the music that's actually occurring adds to the video.
Yeah, it does. I get Russia all the time. And I know you can do, I think I learned it from Allah, that you can do up to a minute. On a short, you can do up to a minute, have music. I didn't know about the 15-second rule. It's pretty short though. I guess if you were just walking by somebody.
Equalot777 says yes, I get Russia and Australia for some reason.
Oh, Australia? I've never had Australia. For me, it's always Russia.
Samantha Goodness says always Russia, haha.
Yeah, and then I recently had Russia and Bolivia. I think it was Bolivia. I guess they're fairly close to Russia. And I'm not sure where
Paula
that's coming
says I
from.
know. It still isn't picking up the copyright on that Black Cat one. All I did was add an ending.
That's funny. Because that music is very clear. Like, it's coming out of that speaker. When you walk by, it sounds like you added music to the video. It's like clear, it's loud, it's like right there. It's like as if you put the music in. Well, Kendra, when you do your videos and you're like, you have the music that you were exercising to and stuff, do you get strikes on that?
Paula says they will probably find it at some point, but not yet.
Yeah, maybe. They found something on one of mine from 10 years ago. No, almost 11 years ago now. So when I had the puppies and I had a camera set up to watch the puppies all day long, and I took a
Paula
clip.
says, and without the ending they immediately pick it up. At Consummate Goodness says every once in a great while the shorts will restrict in Russia.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I get most of my restrictions. But I have this copyright notice popped up for me for a video that I had out there from 11 years ago, 2015. and you can't even hear it. Like basically, there must have been music playing in another room in my house while I had the video camera focused on the puppies, and I couldn't even hear it. Like I didn't do anything with this. The restrictions still on there. But they picked up some noise that was in the house.
Samantha Goodness says if I have a full-length song in a long-form video, it just can't be monetized. And then also sometimes some restrictions.
Huh. Yeah, I know that's what gets everybody. That's why like those guys that are doing DoorDash and stuff, they don't want to have their whole 8-hour video demonetized. So this is Manchester, Maryland. And this is what Hampstead used to be like before they built the bypass. I don't know why they didn't come up this far with the
Samantha
bypass.
Goodness says Heather Unfiltered said she listens to the radio all the time during her live streams and it doesn't kick her off or anything. So that's nice to know.
Really? Huh.
Samantha Goodness says I'd probably be too cautious to do it myself, though haha.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. What I was thinking the other day is I wonder if you you would get in trouble if you had the audio from another person's live stream playing while you were live streaming. Because I've thought about that. Like I thought I could listen to you probably wouldn't even care. I could listen to that guy that's skateboarding across the US. I mean, most of the time all you hear is the wheels from the skateboard going. Look like be like this. Huh. Stop that. Let's go. Like here we go. Let's do something while we're stuck here. Wow, this traffic is great. Here we go. He's out there. Is he doing it? No. As soon as I get going. Oh, there's a bit 1972 Volkswagen. Guess he's not out yet. 8 hours ago. Here's John. Here's the end of John's.
Yeah, I am. I guess I should.
Like, am I going to get a copyright strike for this?
I probably need like, gosh, man, I don't know, dude.
We could pretend like we're on John's live stream.
It's been a little late night, and plus, I'm probably not going to be. This messes up my schedule, dude. I thought I was going to be doing the work today.
Oh, he didn't get his
It's
brakes.
not happening today.
John's trying to get his brakes fixed. Uh-oh. Did Rosie stop? Did she?
Yeah, I'm not doing 400.
Hold on.
$10,000. All assistant workers.
Probably do curious to do something.
Yeah, and they're usually pretty fast.
It doesn't look like it stopped. I'm
Just
gonna
knew
give-
I was going to be tired today.
I'm gonna
I think
give
I can
Rosie
get
a minute.
through it if I don't think it's a big problem. So what I'll probably do is try to come out early tomorrow too.
Oh no! You know what happened to Rosie?
And, we'll wait. We'll wait for a couple hours. See what happens.
Rosie's probably got to switch over to
I don't want to
cellular.
sit here and not get anything. I'd rather get out early and tomorrow and do like a full day if it's going to be that way. I know, David. Me too. It's funny.
All right, let me get out of that. Come here. What am I doing? Yeah, why did Rosie stop talking? It doesn't say she's disconnected, so I'm not going to reconnect Rosie. Because we know what that does. That's not good. Oh well, we're almost back. Anyway. Like, I'm looking at Rosie, and the last thing it's got on here is Kendra. I'd probably be too cautious to do it myself. That's the last thing it typed. But it doesn't say it's disconnected. So that's weird. Well, what we could do what was that noise? Did you hear something? Reset. No, sorry. All right, let's see if Rosie picks back up. When we get out of this tree coverage. Meantime, I'll try to pay attention to the chat since I'm not moving. I feel like there's an emergency vehicle that wants to go by. You hear? There we go. A lot of work being done here in Manchester. Now here's the weird thing. The phone that Rosie's on also has Speedify, so it shouldn't be disconnected from the chat. But it looks like it is. I think she's going to catch up and read anything that's been said. This is Kendra's last statement. We're almost back to the bakery. We're like less than 5 minutes from the bakery. Otherwise, I might stop and investigate what is going on.
Half a mile. Turn right into the parking lot.
Yeah, you can see the phone's working. The GPS lady's working.
Turn right into the parking lot.
Not yet, not yet. Go down to the light. That person is one of the slowest drivers on my life.
At the light, turn right onto Broadbeck Road.
Oh,
Then you'll take your first right into the parking lot.
At Hollis says how come they don't have a priory where everything is fried.
oh my
At
goodness.
Baselot 777 says it was
Turn right into
cool
the
they could
parking
take
lot.
any image
Then your
and put it on
destination.
the-
Wow, she went way back. Do you hear what she's saying?
At Donna says accept the QR code. At Donna says-
She's like way back.
Says log in a QR code.
We're going to turn that off. She's got a lot of reading to catch up on. That's weird. I don't know what happened to her. She went back in time. She was basically transported back to about a half an hour ago or more. All right, that's where we're going to stop. All right, guys. Hey, Faith Pilot. Good to see you. I just got back to the bakery. And let's see. I'm going to have to, yeah, I'm getting going here too. She's like, she is, look.
Way out of this one. At Donna says another question for AI.
She's back at the
Baselot
weasel.
777
She's back on our weasel conversation. So anyway, I'll try to get her caught up. But I will, it's crazy, right? So thank you all for hanging out with me. It was fun. Always makes the ride a lot better. And I hope everybody has a great day. Kendra, I'm sure it's Tuesday, so you're probably doing your thing. I think we should all join you. Is it 7? Yeah, you do 7 o'clock, right? So 7 o'clock Eastern. Be there, be square. All right, everybody, be good. Have a great day. I will be back on tomorrow morning, and I'll try to make sure Rosie's caught up by then. I'll see you guys later. Bye.